And then we move to the next speakers. We will have the Indonesian speakers, yeah, from the Kota Minyak, also of the one of the engineering company. Pak Harsono, are you ready? Pak Harsono?
I'm ready, Pak Tito.
Okay, then you can start. Then after Pak Harsono, we will have the Belarusian company. We will have the Means Automobile Plant, and also from Bel Tire, Mr. Kirill Surin. Please, Pak Harsono.
Yeah, salam. Good afternoon, His Excellency, Belarusian Ambassador, His Excellency Valery Kolesnik. Good afternoon, His Excellency Valery Sadoko, Belarusian NCM. Good afternoon, Pak Tito. Good afternoon, Pak Jeffrey Mulyono. Good afternoon, Pak Mengantar Barpaung. Good afternoon, Bu Sarah. Good afternoon, Ali Akse Lachmau. Pak Tito bisa screen-nya bisa apa? Slide presentation saya.
Oh, wait. Okay, Pak Harsono, I am preparing, and Pak Harsono can share a shot about the Kota Minyak first while during I'm
okay.
Preparation.
Yes. Kota Minyak is an integrated supply services and a manufacturing company for oil field and industrial equipment. So we started the company in 1990, Balikpapan, which is a mining and oil and gas town. And Balikpapan is at East Kalimantan. The company has 250 employees. We have offices in 7 cities in Indonesia, from Surabaya, Pekanbaru, Bontang, Jakarta, of course, and Cilacap. Here's the company profile that now you can see on the screen. I have seen the screen now. I can see it now, Pak Tito.
Yeah.
So as you can see, next slide, Pak Tito. Yes, you can see the picture now. So next slide. I have already explained something there. We are an ISO 9001 company, and also ISO 45001 company. So we have a quality system applied to the company since 10 years ago. We are, like I say, we have a presence at 3 areas. Sumatra, we have 3 offices, Pekanbaru, Duri, and Palembang. In Java Island, we have offices in, of course, Jakarta is our operational headquarters, even though our legal headquarters is in Balikpapan. We have offices in Surabaya, Cilacap, and then at Kalimantan, we have offices in Balikpapan and Bontang. Of course, Balikpapan, as I said before, it is a legal entity register, PT Kota Minyak in Balikpapan, because we first started the company in Balikpapan. Actually, the company name represents an oil city. Balikpapan is an oil city. As I have mentioned before, we have 250 employee manpower. We have warehouses in a few areas, Jakarta, Balikpapan, and Duri. Pekanbaru, actually, we also have a small warehouse, and with inventory well over $2 million. We also have a workshop, which I can show in the next slide, in the slides ahead. Next, Pak Tito. So, like I say, we are serving 3 major areas: power generation, oil and gas, and general industry. So we represent a few products from a few countries, reputable product in the oil and gas industry, in the industrial equipment, as well as a few products that we manufacture ours, which we have exported to India and a few countries in South Asia. Now we are talking to a few potential agents in the Middle East. Next. So these are the market segment that we are operating at: petrochemical, building, mining, pulp and paper, oil and gas, power. Next. Okay, in oil and gas, we have in oil and gas, power plant and petrochemical, we have operated a few manufacturing for those kind of industry. So we manufacture a flare system, we manufacture fire suppression unit. So those are the one that we manufacture. But then we also represent a few products such as safety relief valve, control valve, and also services. We cooperated with a country out of Thailand to do a catalyst cleaning, which we have worked closely together. But beside of that, we also have a contract for maintenance for electrical and instruments, for a few major clients in Indonesia, including Pertamina, Chevron, as well as this Pertamina Mahakam in Balikpapan. Next. So these are the trading part of Kota Minyak, where we have Faris Engineering, is a safety relief valve. Like I said before, it's one of the premier safety relief valve product in the world. Next is 7 Glocon. It's a control valve, one of the premium control valve product in the world. Next. Then we also work closely with a local gasket and insulation manufacturer, which is a company from Japan, manufactured locally, that we work together. Next. So these are Appleton from Emerson Automation that we work closely together also. Next. This is a lightning protection system that we work with an American company, namely Erico. So we have many product installed in many area of the market, this Erico. Next is a cable tray that we work with a local manufacturer. Next. So this is the maintenance services that we are offering. We're offering valve repair and maintenance long-term contract for major oil and gas company. We also have automation team to do a automation integration. We are actually a authorized system integrator of three big company in the world actually. One is Emerson Automation. We do PLC for Emerson Automation. We do PLC for Allen Bradley. We do PLC for Schneider Modicon. Like I said before, we have a E&I maintenance contract. These are the control system integrator that we do. We do a PLC panel, human machine interface, SCADA, wellhead control panel, hydraulic power unit, chemical injection, and nitrogen bottle rack. Next. So these are the picture for the hydraulic control system that we have assembled for offshore market, as well as for LNG plant. Sometime we're doing a hydraulic power unit for the big size valve. Next. So these are the certificate of Schneider and Rockwell, and the certificate of alliance with AFEFA that we do. So we are authorized system integrator for a control system. Next. These are the flare Internusa, a brand name owned by Kota Minyak. So we manufacture flare tips, flare ignition and control system, and closed ground flare thermal oxidizer. We have exported the product to Vietnam, Malaysia, India. So we also have many clients, international company based in Indonesia. Now we are talking to, we have a few agents in Middle East. And we are actually talking to a company in India to do licensing for our product. Next. Next. Oh, so this is a fire suppression system. The one that we have done for a few clients in Indonesia. We have actually our first unit exported to Malaysia, delivered this week actually, as we speak, to Petronas in Malaysia, a fire suppression system for offshore market, offshore platform actually. Next. So this is a workshop picture for our valve repair workshop in Jakarta, in Gresik in Surabaya, the one that we just started. Next. Yeah, these are the automation workshop in Jakarta. Next. Yeah, this is the flare manufacturing workshop in Dadap, which is very close to the airport of Jakarta, Cengkareng Airport. So as you can see, we have a flat tip there at the picture. So I think this is overall the one that I can explain about Kotaminya. So please let me know if you have any question. So we're actually very interested to look for partner in Russia and Belarus and other part of Central Asia. We have started talking to a company in Uzbekistan, but then we have not heard many news from them since after the March of last year, after COVID, that we stopped making contact with them because of the travel restriction. That's all, Pak Tito, for the time being. Let me know if there's any question. Thank you very much, Pak Tito.
Okay,
Thank you very much for attention.
Thank you very much for Kota Minyak already doing the presentation. So we can see that Indonesia not only export the raw material, natural resources, but also have the capability in exporting, the things engineered, especially in oil and gas. We know that many oil and gas equipment are imported, but also Indonesia also can export some of the oil and gas equipment, have the capability, even certified, international certified. And thank you for Kota Minyak to show